morning, ma'am. I'm RJ Manawis from 3CRI A2-4. I am going to present to you the forensic chemistry and toxicology laboratory exercises about bomb explosion and murder case. So let's start. So first, let us go to ways how to collect physical evidences. 1. Document and photograph all the evidences. 2. Properly secure the evidence by placing in a bag or envelope. 3. Close, seal, or tape the paper bag or the envelope. The examiner must write initial, date, and time across the sealed area. The next one is label the bag or envelope with the patient's identifying information. The last one is examiner must place signature, date, and time on the envelope. There are 3 important factors to follow when collecting the evidences. First one is prevent contamination of the sample. The second one is preserve the original integrity of the sample. And the last one is maintain the individuality of the sample by labeling each evidences. Next, move on to chain of custody. The proper tagging and labeling of the evidence. The tag should include description of the item, police case number or identifier, date, location of the collection, collector's name and identifier, brand name, and last, any serial number or garment information. Next, let's go to what does chain of custody establish. The first one is who had contact with the evidence. The second one is the date and time of the evidence was handled. The next one is the circumstances for the evidence being handled. And the last one, what changes, if any, were made in the evidence. So let's move on to explosive analysis. There are 2 separate examinations performed in forensic analysis of explosives. The first one is identification and the second one is characterization of intact explosive and examination of explosive debris. The overall objective of forensic chemistry examination is to identify of any explosive present. And last, in contrast, trace residue of explosive may be analyzed and classified but are difficult to identify. So let's move on to the last part, the procedure of paraffin test. There are 10 ways in paraffin testing. The first one is heat the paraffin wax. Let the subject wash hand without soap. The next one is place his hand to a clean bond paper. Cover the hand and fingers truly with paraffin wax and place a cotton to reinforce wax. The next one is pour another wax layer until cotton absorb it. Allow it to cool and solidify. Remove fingers first and slowly moving out of hand from it. Place it to the bond paper and label it. Place another bond paper to the top of it and staple together. And last, place it inside the envelope for proper preservation.